Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called Controlling Behavior Conveys Insecurity. Now, I was inspired to make this video after this photo that was floating around social media where it showed a long text message from a guy to his girlfriend, or maybe it was his wife. And in it, he gave her this long list of what she was permitted and not permitted to do during her girls' night out, or what I assume is a girls' night out. And he was basically acting like her father with demands such as, no boys, no drinking, which he actually wrote repeatedly throughout the text message. And he even went as far as reminding her what a good man he is and reminding her that he is more important than the party she was attending. And he wrapped it up with saying, please don't do anything to ruin us. He even gave her times where she was supposed to call him throughout the night and how she was going to have to explain every little detail of the whole evening. Then he even tried to make it seem like he was doing her a favor by saying that he can't believe that he's actually allowing her to go to a party. Allowing her. And when I read this, not only was I just shaking my head in disbelief, but I was kind of laughing at how this guy thought he was in complete control. I mean, really, it was weak as fuck. Just pathetic. And a lot of guys believe that this is partly what makes them a man, having this level of control over their girl. But the reality is that controlling behavior is actually conveying insecurity and weakness. The message he's actually sending to her, besides the fact that he doesn't trust her, is that he believes he has a low sexual market value. He has no confidence, a low self-worth, he has no options with other women, and that she is the prize. And let me tell you, there's nothing that makes a woman hotter than feeling she's with a low-value man who's fearful of her cheating on him. I mean, I'm being sarcastic, of course, because these are the types of men who women do end up cheating on and eventually leaving. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing how your controlling behavior conveys insecurity to women, what causes you to feel that you need to control her, and why you shouldn't be so damn worried that your girl is going to be knocking boots with the first good-looking man that approaches her when she's not with you. But if you guys need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there you will see that I have several options for you to choose from. I offer standard email coaching, and I also offer emergency email coaching that includes a response from me on weekends and holidays. I also offer both bi-weekly and monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. And additionally, I offer phone coaching for my North American clients. Now, if you're outside of North America, I will have a phone or Skype coaching option for you sometime in the future, but for right now, email coaching is the way to go. And I will post the link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. Now, as I mentioned, your controlling behavior is actually sending her a message that you have no confidence in yourself, and you're afraid that if the right man comes along, or really any man, she's not going to hesitate jumping in the sack with him. Many men who have been cheated on before have this attitude, but little do they realize this attitude is continuing down the same path that got them cheated on in the first place. They often feel that if they just would have had more control over her, if they kept her away from other men, that their ex would have never cheated on him to begin with. However, unless a woman has some deep emotional or mental issues, she's not going to cheat with any halfway decent looking man that shows her attention. When women cheat, they are typically trading up in terms of a man with a higher value. In other words, a man who is more alpha than her current man. But does that mean that anytime your girl meets a more alpha man that shows her interest, she's going to cheat on you? Absolutely not. I know I have a lot of red pill followers here, so you guys are probably familiar with the word hypergamy. And you know that women are innately hypergamous. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with the term hypergamy, it basically means that women are always seeking the best, the most strongest, dominant male they can attract. Essentially, women want a man who has the best genetics so her offspring can share those good genes. I mean, have you ever heard a woman talk about, a movie star or a rock star and say, "Oh my God, I want to have his babies"? That's just a little glimpse into a woman's hypergamous nature. She has an instinctive desire to bear a high-value man's children. Now, of course, most women will not be able to attract a man of that value. In other words, the man is going to choose a woman that's closer to his own sexual market value. So just because a woman would be willing to sleep with Adam Levine and bear his children doesn't necessarily mean that Adam would be hopping into the sack with her. I mean, he has the ability to attract some very gorgeous women. So unless he's out there slump busting or his own sexual market value is beginning to deteriorate, the chances of him sleeping with your girl are very, very slim. So then what about all those good-looking guys that hit on your girl at the club or wherever? They may not be a rock star, but some of those men clearly have a high sexual market value. In other words, it's obvious they can attract a lot of beautiful women. Do you have to worry about your girl falling on her back with her legs up in the air for these guys? Of course, there's always a chance that can happen, but those chances are quite slim. I believe I talked about this in my video, Women Won't Love You Unconditionally, where I explained that as long as your girl is happy with you and still feeling attraction for you, she's not going to be cheating on you unless she's a complete whack job with daddy issues or something. It's when you start slacking at life, begin acting weak and insecure, lose your ambition, treat your girl like your mommy, or on the flip side, you're completely neglecting her, that she begins to feel that she can do better than you. And that doesn't even guarantee that a woman will cheat, but it does mean that her radar is up and exploring her options. See, when an emotionally healthy woman is in love with you, she respects you, she admires you. You bring happiness and validation into her life. You turn her on and you know how to sex her up really good. She's not going to risk all that for a quick fling or even a secret relationship behind your back. The reason why is because you are her alpha. You may not be the top dog in the big picture of life and within her range of options, but in her eyes, you are alpha. A woman in that place already feels blessed to have you in her life. I mean, personally, I've dated some pretty beautiful women, and I'm not delusional. I know there are better looking men out there who are in better shape and make more money than I do. And when I'm out with one of those beautiful women and I see her just get swarmed by men, as soon as I walk away to get a drink or whatever, I don't get all nervous or jealous. In fact, I actually take it as a compliment, and I think, that's right, she's coming home with me. And I've even had women comment and compliment on how attractive it is that I just don't lose my mind when that sort of thing happens, which is quite often, actually. And I actually behave the same way when my girl goes out for her girls' night out without me as well. I mean, my overall attitude is have fun. And you know what? I often get photos texted to me throughout the night of whatever she's doing. I get late night phone calls, and even sometimes a girl will come over after her night out is over. I mean, what this all boils down to is if a woman is going to cheat, she's going to cheat, and there's not a damn thing that you can do to stop her. However, if she does cheat, then of course it's over. There are no second chances once a woman cheats. She's proven that she has zero respect for you or the relationship. Giving her a second chance isn't going to earn her respect. In fact, it's only going to lower it. So, if your girl wants a girls' night out, don't try and stop her or lay out a bunch of rules for her. I mean, you're not her father, nor are you her keeper. If she has respect for you and the relationship, she won't be doing anything that she shouldn't. And there's no chance, there's a good chance that she'll be checking in with you naturally at some point during the night. And even if she doesn't, so what? She doesn't owe you anything. I mean, what do I tell you guys? See yourself as the prize and back that up with consistent action. I mean, when you do that, she will begin to treat you as such. And when a woman sees and treats you as the prize, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. I mean, she won't want to jeopardize that because women know a good man is hard to find. And even if she does jeopardize your relationship, then you just walk away for good. I mean, there's no reason to continue investing into a woman who thinks so little of you. There are plenty of women out there that will treat you right and be happy to come home to you. So don't try to control her because, as I said, you're actually showing her weakness. And women are not attracted to weak men. I mean, small doses of a little jealousy here and there, a girl might find kind of flattering and believe that it shows how much you really care. But strapping her into a chastity belt before she walks out the door basically says to her, baby, I know how worthless I really am. Please don't take advantage. Which, I mean, how weak does that really sound? Instead, see yourself as the prize and wish her a fun night out. In fact, see it as an opportunity for you to get some things done or even have a night out with your buddies. If she loves you and respects you, she's coming home to you. So, if you have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I'd also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, and I also have a link to some recommended reading of some great books that will really help further understand how attraction works and understand the masculine-feminine dynamic in relationships. But I also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.